Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. You guys already know to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, okay? So let's get right into it. Hey, so we have a pullback that's happening right now. I know a lot of you guys did not see my video on yesterday, but on yesterday I said this. Let's keep it going. So what we need to do is start off by saying this could be a huge fake out, right? This could be a huge fake out. You know, the ball players, when they do like this and you think they're going this way and then they go that way, this could be a huge fake out. Head fake is what we call it. All right. Well, should I say they? Because I bite at basketball. I know. All right. I had to turn. So sorry about that. So that's what it looked like it was. A huge fake out. Yesterday, Dow closed positive 400. And at some point today, the Dow fell more than 400 points. Let's look at it. As we could see right now, the Dow was down 258 points, but it was down as much as 400 points. So it pretty much gave back every single gain that it made on yesterday. All right, let's add the S&P and the NASDAQ. And as you could see, everything is down. The NASDAQ is really down. Look at that. Down 1.16%, followed by the S&P and then the Dow, right? And so why, Larry, why are you making this video? It's not to say I told you so. It's just that I just want to warn you guys that there is a time to just sit still and not panic. Now, so for those of you that were in positions before yesterday's run up, patience paid off. And so that's all that the warning on yesterday was. Unfortunately, the video didn't get a lot of traction because you could not hear the audio for the first 10 minutes. When we release a video and you can't hear the audio in the first 10 minutes, that video is dead. But it would have saved you guys a lot of money. And I'll just leave a box here in the upper right hand corner on the video that I made on yesterday. And so remember, we cannot, it doesn't matter what we want the market to do. We cannot just ignore what's going on. This month is one of, not the only, but one of the worst months for the stock market, followed by July. That was one of the better months for the stock market overall. Now, knowing that, me personally, I'm limiting the amount of trades that I do. I am limiting my risk. And so that's what we do here at Stock Up. We want you guys to understand what's happening with the overall market and not just be amped up on what's the next hot play. The next hot play may get you burned, okay? Hey, I first want to say rest in peace, DJ Casper, the Casper Slide. I had the pleasure of meeting that brother, positive brother. He left us on yesterday to cancer, okay? So let's keep him and his family in prayers. If you are living, you have heard or have done the cha-cha slide, all right? Let's keep it going, all right? So rest in peace, DJ Casper. Okay, make sure that you guys that just don't know and keep losing money, make sure you download the class. Yes, we will be adding more. And I know I just been busy keeping you guys fed. Make sure you understand the beginning basics, okay? Before you get to the charting, before you get to the options, just look at these basics because it's going to save you a lot of money. A small investment will save and make you a lot of money. And then, of course, we have Moo that is still giving you up to 16 free stock. And just by depositing $100, right, you're going to profit immediately, okay? Just make sure you wait a little while and make sure you claim your free stock. Now, I will tell you that I like I said, I was not doing any trading, but today I did enter into a small Palantir call to $17, right? So win or lose, remember, it was small, and that's it. You guys know I usually, when I'm doing option plays, I usually do 3-4 different plays at the same time. This time, nope. I just entered into a Palantir call to $17, right? And that's about it. And, you know, I may win, I may lose, but it was a small amount. So for me, and so that's what I'm just being transparent with you guys. All right. So, and I'm a little up right now. So we'll see where it is tomorrow. I just entered into that play before I hit the red button. All right. So what else is going on? This is what else is going on, good people. Stocks tumble as Moody warns it could cut credit rating for 6 big U.S. banks. Now, this will be a negative thing for the overall stock market, because you remember what we were having, the debacle with all of the failing banks, right? So here, let's see here. Let's read a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm still struggling with my voice. All right. Bank stocks in particular fell on the news. Wells Fargo lost 2.7, JP Morgan, Chase Bank, all of these banks. The U.S. banking industry was shaken earlier this year by the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. Remember that? Signature Bank and First Republic. Can't stand First Republic. They took my money. Shame on y'all. All right. On Tuesday, the KBW Bank Index fell 3.3%, on track for its biggest one-day drop since May, when the collapse of regional leaders First Republican sent financial stocks slump. You guys get all of that. Okay, so let's go down here. Higher interest rates continue to reduce the value of U.S. banks. Fixed rate securities and loans on interest rate risk is not captured well in the U.S. banking regulations. Remember when I said that this banking situation is not over, and everybody called on the CEO of Chase. All right, they call him Daddy. I call him Daddy. They called on him, Jamie Dimon. They called on Daddy to come out and make this public statement. It's all fine. Nothing to look at here, people. Everything is fine. And remember when I told you guys I don't trust that? You can't hide it. All right. And so if that's another downgrade, these are things that are not good for the overall stock market, because banking, financing is how companies pay for goods and services that they need. The companies that we so take Apple, for instance. Apple has a pile of cash, but Apple does not take their pile of cash and buy the raw materials that they need to, manufacture the iPhones, right? Just for an example, what do they use? They use credit, right? They borrow money, especially when money was cheap. Those of you that have a mortgage over 3 years, you could have had 2.4 as an interest rate, right? Now for a 30-year fix, it's probably somewhere around 7%. So that's cheap money. So for businesses, it is less expensive for them to borrow free money and to keep their money because they're making more. You understand what I'm saying? So just think about how important the banking system is to this entire industry, especially for the companies that we own stock in. All right. So just want to put it on your radar, what's happening. All right. And so let's take a quick look at crypto. Here's some of the, more popular cryptos. So crypto is actually doing well. Look at Solana. Solana is up 6.5%, and Polygon is up. Look at that. Everything. XRP 5%. Look at that. Shiba Inu 7%. Bitcoin almost 3% up. So even though the market is selling off, Bitcoin, or should I say crypto, is doing well, right? So let's see here. Let me do this right quick. So all of this talk about a soft landing and now no recession has caused this chase to the stock market that has caused it to ramp up, right? And is it good? Yes. Do we trade the market that we're in? Yes, but we trade the market that we're in with caution, because when the market goes too high, there's a call for caution. All right. So listen to this back and forth.
At one point, everybody had been on one side thinking that the worst was going to be ahead of us in terms of recession and market pullback. We saw the markets climb, that so-called wall of worry. And then people started saying, you know what, maybe we won't have that recession. Maybe we should get more bullish. That chase now is on.
I mean, that chase has been fully on for the last 3 months. And, you know, we've now seen a lot of the economists capitulate into the view there's going to be no recession and soft landing is the consensus. And once that becomes the case, that's when you start to worry. You know, what's also the consensus that inflation is going to continue to tick down until we eventually hit 2.5%. But if you look at the monthly change of CPI inflation, if you forecast that out, let's say CPI comes in at 0.2% month over month, you forecast that out, that we might actually see a slight kink higher in year-over-year inflation. So I worry that the markets are going to start to worry about that.
Right.
And that right now is not consensus because everybody expects this, you know, smooth disinflationary trajectory.
We're also seeing.
So CPI is this Thursday, right? Consumer Price Index. So we need to keep our eye on CPI. Remember, yield curve still inverted, right? Generally, the one of the not so good months for the stock market. Then we have CPI coming. So what are you doing, Larry? I'm chilling. I'm up a little bit on this Palantir call option. I'm going to sell it before the day is out. I'm up just so over 15% right now. I'm going to sell it, but it's not a lot. So I'm not even going to show you guys. There's only a few contracts. And I'm just going to chill and not gamble, right? And so that's why I'm making this, because a lot of you guys didn't see the one on yesterday. There's a song called Let's Chill. So I just say, hey, if you're not a skilled investor and you've only been doing this for a few years and you feel like you have to be in every day, maybe this is a time, again, just like my video yesterday, to just chill. Because if your money is not at risk, you will not lose it, all right? Make sure you check out the links below. If I said something that added any value to your trading journey, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. And make sure to check out the course and Moo, and let's get that funded. We will see you tomorrow, okay? Pray for my voice. It's coming back though, all right? Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.